上夜市啦。好，再来玩一下。现在没有任何的支线，对不对？这个没有。没有任何的支线挡着我嘛，所以好多东西哦。电话区。直接去主线吗？看起来是这样啊。哇，好远哦！这还眺望点呢，可以顺便去这个眺望点。从这里，这里很接近我之前被围殴的地方。怕。这都打控制流嘛。究竟有没有需要来做一个伤害特化呢？这把感觉伤害特化会很强哎，这基础伤害有150的哎。但是伤害的话，我有这个了嘛？看一下，444140，有没有更高的？没有。再说。美尼亚。继续往主线去吧。追踪者吗？还跟谁打架？跟你 PC 耶！精锐，很多精锐。哇，我们的公关要打输了，对不对？我是企业者，他很猛哦。可以练功，对不对？快要输了。快输了，出来收头了。What's that? Regroup! 没人呢。坐收渔翁之利的最好体现。
Mine now.
到处都是宝。这里资料点在哪？啊，烂透了，这什么？ 守纪律，拿枪是要守什么纪律？我在全项游戏以外，最好是拿过枪，又没有人受伤。哼，他吼一次，股价就变贵。幸好大家跑完都累死了，没力气报复我，我可不想拉4个礼拜的血便。这是怎样？看到了不该看的东西啊！没事啦，没事。
Never know when I might need these.
拿的话，我一把陷阱打天下。所以天空怪就是比较没有辙，对不对？闪光衣呢？幻肢什么幻肢？哦，奈米霾正将我的腿削成一片片的薄片，有一半的我溶解了，哎呦，好恶心哦！这是作战后的记录啊。这里有盖亚终极版的那个遗迹嘛。
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
跑路了。身上有很多网的意思吗？网给我警告。哦，这里啦，我在干嘛？这有一条线这样子。这里有可以攀爬的点，那这个路的用意是什么？哦，没有，这里可以爬。是哦，看它爬起来挺利落的，看着挺舒服。这像是遗迹的地方哦，认真吗？哎呦，好恐怖哦！小罗伊在做什么？
Stalkers in the open, watchers on the other side.
知道？我都没看到他怎么知道？哦 ，Stalker 的陷阱。看到一只这个了吗？这里有一只跟壁虎一样，在干嘛？不能呼叫它哎、掉针。
They're angry.
哇，好多只！乖乖，包暂时解除，电信快没了，这是个问题。太久没有去农怪了，太久没有去打，也不是农，太久没有去路边打那种大群的怪。记得之前电线我有600-700，快用完了。看来追踪者有很多电线。还有怪我该看到没看到的吗 ？Stalker 的雷达线。
These will keep. 这看起来没有什么特别的东西吗？慢慢爬起来。不少药草嘞哦，药草包。要打王的意思吗？Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
经验者帮我练功啊，不然那个鸟很难处理。超讨厌拿超讨厌的，那经验者帮我吧。
写好多不是啊？要修多久？啊，这样就好。乖乖。还是身上都这么暗啊？暴风雪的关系啊？
So now I'm almost there.
Correct.
guard you've got, Gaia. I'll find a use for you.
个鸟鸟的那个翅膀上面的那6颗东西啊，类似喷射引擎装都是回声。越来越接近了哦。
Can't be too prepared.
药草包的补给啊，这里面应该很大，看到一个洞哦。哦，我应该是读取，哦，应该在读取内部的地图吧。
Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Silence 那个 Silence 先来过，帮我开路的这样。
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
一切都在这里哦。
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
他的工作室什么意思啊？
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
这个赛伦斯一路上一直帮助着我，他到底是什么样的身份？他到底为什么对探究这些这么有兴趣啊？我觉得他应该不是一个普通人物啊。
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
所以亚罗威才19岁哦，太强了吧！19岁有这点能，有这个体格跟能耐，哇！
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
为什么我们只剩下几个小时了？这什么意思？
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
搜寻遗迹是否有总覆盖指令？这个任务机制怎么会这样子？是有可能没有吗？
Logging arrivals. Shen Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
350公斤的纸本成人漫画，他想把它数位化，把它印刷进电脑里面，扫描进去。
Mind your footing.
哎呦，哦，还有在跟我讲，不然他们肯定摔死。还好有讲，不然我刚刚已经准备要摔死。有一个垂降的地方。哇！这么刚好是那个 Y 字形，可以让我垂降下来，太刚好。
Guess that's my way across.
两边呢？也有。这有什么？冒险一下。哎，这里也有路。动力电池。
Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I
这好
found.
找，没有特别绕过来不会知道。我觉得啦，我觉得我应该已经 miss 掉不少。这3颗，还差2颗嘛，应该是到 之前的某个遗迹里面，我没有认真找。我觉得，哎呦，哦。
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
动一次，不要回答我，我怕。俗话说得好，你不知道就没有，你不知道这些东西就没什么好怕的。
Glad that's over.
小心脚步嘛，等一下，有一个可能撩血的地方，上面有路，下面也有路，上面是不是有电池？哎，我要去哪？我要去哪？对，上面才正确的路，那下面呢？我要抓住！哦，哪边都有路。
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
哇！看来一个主线点，一个动力电池差不多。我原本期待这边再一颗的。想多了。
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it? Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
这边要走那种不是设定好的路线。不过这里看来没东西。跟个迷宫一样，这个盖亚东尼版。
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and
原来一个他的笔记啊，修复中。2064年一直到2065年，666的。
ending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
它的基因之类的吗？神殿？ 这是神殿。
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
这等于是他妈的哪个用工的工程师弄错，把他就是那个出入口阀，然后没做好，让它故障。因为他刚刚有讲嘛，你得从外面去修，你修好你就进不来。就变成伊丽莎白是死在不，在这么不明不白原因下离开盖亚。我们这份工作还是得要有人去做嘛，不然讯号会外泄，会引来敌群。谁那么用功？安心。
Hell, Liz. I know.
给他的最后的祝词。
I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
所以伊丽莎白等于是就这样子在野外被杀死了。
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
就现在这个啦，这个是玫瑰啦。我一直在想这是什么贝壳还是什么地形投影。对啊，伊丽莎白修好的那个入口阀之后，进不来了嘛，她只能往外去，然后外面的环境就变成那个样子，所以大家等于是替她送终了这样。虽然她人才刚离开，还没死，大家等于都觉得就认定她会死，准备要死，要送死了这样。
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children, after all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
伊丽莎白·索贝克不太可能有家可以回吧？外面那种绝地，我觉得不太可能。他说他想要回家，大概只是一个情感的言语的表达，他要拥抱死亡了，这样应该是这样子。
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
控制室。哇！明明就可以直接跳过去。对啊，那种什么主控室都一定要有特别的装甲防护层。有脚力。
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. erasure, addition, by subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
先来这边看看怎么样？哎呦，这是什么小路？干嘛？可以哦。 来过啊？对啦，我来过了啦。不会上不去了吧？别这样哦。上去。这条路是干嘛的？我是被骗下来的。 掰哦，不想活了哦，掉下去哦。哎，这个该不会还是绕一大圈吧？ 跳下去要从哪里开始啊？16分，3分钟前。哦，那条路真的是北烂。对对对，这里。 这条路真的是故意的给他，他就浪费时间。
What? When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
被迫死在这里吗？盖亚的决定吗？
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
欧米茄。
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina.
Huh?
I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain House.
法罗，你这天杀的王八蛋！你他妈自己的公司的机器捅出这么大的篓子，现在人家要设法挽救你，你还在那边搞乱，而且还杀了所有的高级核心长官。法罗这家伙绝对是自由期最大的王八蛋。
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
要不是法罗已经挂了，我一定不会饶过他，真的是王八蛋一个。
The master override.
好像。
It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
不要跟我说很远。 这条路是设计来这样用的，刚刚太早过来了。
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much.
他是个学生啊。
Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you.
Odin.
System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
意味深长的讲这些话。他给了我他的长矛吗？啊，我要怎么做？是一个改造，对不对？是吗？我怎么做？铸造能摧毁黑底丝的武器，这是什么意思啊？哦，这里啊。
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
他第一次见到黑帝斯的时候，
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Divine timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign.
Divine Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Divine Karja.
Now that's more like it.
第一次见面的时候，制作长枪。哇哦，太帅了吧！这是一个强大的武器。 这是我的武器了吗？哎呦，对耶！FC 冷是覆盖指令是什么东西啊？慢速重型电击攻击，赛伦斯的长枪。 还带麻痹效果哎，他强不强啊？太阳宫殿。有没有动？没有。长枪到底要怎么改造？这个长枪杀伤力线圈到底是干嘛的？用在哪里呀？对啊，用在哪里呀？没看到啊，玩到这么后面的。
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval. I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
让我离开。这边有个眺望点，眺望一下。是可以的。 2064年的， 在这里补几个钟头的眠，再飞回灵芝曙光基地。而且承诺中午前会把量子广播晶格送来，第一型用机器生产、组装和测试应该需要2周。0.6T 接地发射盖亚是我目标，这是什么东西？睡觉，他的日记很直白。先拿那个票啊。在打糖豆人。关注的好，给你饼干。血好多哦。血好多，乖乖，没办法帮你修完。 太聊资源。但如果经过这里，有没有顺便拿吗？忘了。真的忘了。
The snow's got a bite out here.
那我们只要想办法找到攀爬点。这里。看到了。看得到盖亚之前的样子吗？是有。国王山，之前长这样子哎，太帅了吧！游戏进度84。去警告一下亚维德嘛。王宫准备织物城准备要被人家开干了嘛。就是这个万用营地。
Cardinal Shadow has been proven baseless.
I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
没有货，没有货。
The City Guardian Guild. Amazing.
蓝闪金盒，购买？为什么？那我这个透金剩下的要做什么？哎，我有搁浅的玩偶吗？搁浅的手铐，搁浅的项链。 没几个好东西，超多的。下一页哦，找到这样就好。哦，是有上下一页的吗？
Could you spare a moment to speak of the fire things?
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town.
太王亚维德会信我这些理论吗？会啦，应该会。帮助过他这么多，对不对？
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
都是远看而已。
More equipped to take you on.
最后一次去看东京版是去年11月。我想念他，想念盖亚。奥德赛昨天发射，但这个计划失败了嘛？认真防守啊！哈关，我现在是哈关了。
Have you just polished that armor with it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy? When you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Move along. You have no need to look.
This place really couldn't.
万圣节，崔维斯打扮成我的样子，找我玩，不给糖就捣蛋。我把吃了半包的巧克力块当做糖送他，然后把它踹出去。意大利恐怖轻一点，这个世界还不够恐怖吗？真的。泰德也在场，气质不太好，坐立不安。就是这个王八蛋，真的是世纪王八蛋，受不了。再过3个礼拜，我们就无法在大气中呼吸了。泰德真是王八蛋。
Sacred land, could it?
Alita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If a Troll were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Alita. Be safe.
重生时，解毒剂。
men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luther?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
What?
Cheerful. Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid. Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Heals.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
Let's get on with it.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
看一下哦。即可从附近的弹药堆装弹。6颗上线。哎。
This'll do.
No need to aim it at the bow.
That's a nice spear, Uther.
Thank you.
I like the way you grip it.
Enough, woman.
就刚才那个艾伦德那边，我敢说这游戏啊，大概还有至少10个以上支线我没解到，我感觉。 就是这个黑色的，很好，先找电话上去啊。
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
这 NPC 会不会战死？或是我在想，会不会我们支线解的越多，等一下那场大战难度就越低？很多 NPC 帮我们，有没有可能这个方式
？Dust feels like it's under my skin.
可能性比较低了。 不然没解支线只冲主线的人，不就打得头破血流？从来没有靠近这个尖塔过。一定要蛇形吗？不能造一个让我爬上去的地方。太高了。 金塔，它是真的看起来不像是这个时代的人造了出来的技术跟质感，真的是盖亚里面的米诺瓦建造的。我认真 的 NPC 有没有？画看一下。
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These cards are in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
O great sun, how does your gaze fall? In approval or approach?
Naman, I should have known if there was going to be a Sun Priest here, it would be you.
And if the Sun King had allowed Outlanders to set foot upon the Alight, this Aloy could only be you. I wish the circumstances were different, or that the Psalms of the Sun could give you peace of mind. But if you'll allow me one pontification...
Go ahead.
You've shown strength and compassion. Our enemy's only a desperate hate. Both sides claim the blessing of the sun. But the sun that I pray to, it would bestow it upon yours.
You know, Naman, I'm already under some pretty heavy divine pressure, but I'll try to live up to it.
The tribes united against Shadow. How could that not be the sun's will?
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What?
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's... big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
这几个炮灰讲话还挺大声的啊。只差那么一点，距离何润警告韦特多久？43小，机群对威奇塔防线发生某种前行行动。 在伽马和贝塔依序撤离的同时，每个小组都急着稳定及锁定城市嘛。我好想吐。守光协定究竟是什么？ 这一步了嘛？他叫我在战斗前先休息。这个塔我上得去吗？应该是不行。尖塔，来源不明的垂直构造体，采用先进超材料。
Best goods here, I promise.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
一样的。看看游玩的数据，打最少的是什么？巨怪、机动风背手、破食者、冲撞者也很少杀，守尸者超可怜。 玩了42小时，都看过了吗？这张资料片的。 摧毁这个元件可以造成高度伤害，使机器加速过热。稳压器。 在哪里？重型大爆炮塔在哪？我怎么没看到？今天的游玩内容主要是到了那个盖亚终极版去了解到后续的一些发展的事情。我觉得这整个游戏世界观，不管是现在这个年代，还是人类那个年代，还是就人类的年代，最大的王八蛋就是那个泰德。 自己捅出那么多事情来，然后在最后把盖亚发射前还在那边乱删资料，还杀了所有的盖亚分支出来的负责人，还一次把他们全部给干掉。泰德这角色真的是，唉， 从主线第一次知道有这个人之后，对他没有太大好感。那到了现在，我更确定他就是一个王八蛋。那接下来的主线任务就是要去，我们知道黑帝斯胆官打算用尖塔传输复活讯号，召唤埋葬在坟墓的上百万部战争机器，我们现在要阻止黑帝斯嘛。然后，所以我们先回到了子午城设下的防线，这样。我要子午城设下的防线，这个完全都没解，超多的哎。其实不用解啊，这今天只1000、2000、3000的，一只就超过了，一只网就超过了。我来差不多2个小时了哈。然后下一集一开始，目前也没接到别的支线，资料片，这个不用理它。我看估计是找不到了，除非啦，我得去查它的具体位置，然后回到之前一些已经看过的主线的位置，特地舟车劳顿的爬上去一趟，因为动力电池的位置都是在一些不是主要道路上的小房间这样子。这个究竟强不强？这个东西？对，技能需要点出这个吗？后面的小型怪很少了呢。修的超慢的啊。我已经有点忘记了，我这游戏点的第一个技能是什么？应该是这个吧？采集者吗？还是专注？我已经忘了，专注吧。有可能。今天这样子啦，明天是最后一天假了嘛，明天再继续玩。然后没有其他支线，除非有遇到再解，不然应该就是朝主线方向去打。对。1:25了，玩了2小时整了，先不要吃点宵夜啊？想一下，好，先关了，明天再玩了。